time for when we had match one.
Let's look at that gap immediately open. Jan Frodeno and Sam Appleton. And now Sam Long just has to limit that damage.
So this chart, and I'm only focused on the swim on this chart, but you can see that each year I'm moving up. That when I turned pro, I was in the 600th, mid 600 position in my swim, and then each year I'm moving up. I'm committed to the grind, and I'm moving up, and it shows that progress takes time. But then you'll also see I move from being 225th, and then I start coaching myself, and I move up to 137th. Oh, good morning, everyone. Here I am at the pool. Have you ever sucked at something? Have you ever just downright sucked at something? Have you ever had that thing that you've had to put 5 times as much effort into the same activity just to be at the same level as everyone else? Well, that's swimming for me. That's swimming for me. And to make matters worse, right? Not only then do you put the effort in, not only then is it harder for you, but you have to be told every single day, every single day, every single day, every single week, every single month, for years that you suck at it, that you'll never achieve it. So that's what this video is about. This video is about not being as good at something as you want and having to overcome that. Having to overcome something that doesn't come naturally for you. And so first, I'm going to dive back and I'm going to tell actually 2 little stories. I want to tell 2 little stories. I've never told the story on here of my first bike race. So my first bike race, I don't know, I was maybe 10, maybe 11. I was very young, actually. I don't even really remember my age, but I remember what happened in this race very, very well. So my dad was doing the 24 hours of Moab race, right, which is a 24-hour mountain bike race. So we drive out, we're camping out there, he's racing and so on and so forth. And they have like a little kids race that basically goes around like, you know, a city block, not even, like a very small block, basically like a neighborhood park. So the race goes. I'm all excited. I guess at that moment I had some talent. So I actually ended up lapping the entire field. I was about to lap the entire field, right? So if you had been paying attention as a race official, you would have seen, oh wow, Sam's in first place and he's won the race by a big margin. But if you weren't paying attention, it would have looked like, oh wow, Sam has fallen off the pack and he's actually in last place by a bit. And so lo and behold, what happens is I think I've won the race. The officials stopped me. Even now, it makes me angry to this day. The officials are like, I'm like, woo, I won the race. I did this many laps. And they go, nope, 1 more lap. And then everyone else finishes before me. So I come through then in last place. And then I had to get made fun of by the other kids, right? I had to get made fun of like, wow, Sam, you really suck. Haha, we beat you. And I'm standing there going like, wait a minute, I won this race. And so I think the moral of that story is it taught me at like a very young age, like, people are going to make fun of you if you suck at something in sports. And so I never wanted to suck at anything ever again, I think. And that, of course, was an interesting situation because I was actually the best, but was told to be the worst. And so then I think that fueled my fire on the bike, right? But here's another situation. I was a very slow reader in life. It took me a long, long time to read. And so I was put in special ed, right? I was put in special ed. Oh, Sam, you don't know how to read, so we are going to put you in a special program for people that don't know how to read. And then they say, hopefully this is going to help you learn how to read better by being in a special program where you're told not to learn how to read. Of course, you're not going to learn how to read. So that is another example. But now I want to explain why I think you have so much to overcome in swimming, right? So I've had lots of coaches over the years, not necessarily my individual coaches, but swim coaches. One coach, I showed up on deck, and I was told, for months, Sam, you suck at swimming. You got to go in the gimp lane, the far end lane, all on your own. And every day told, you suck, go, and eventually we just called it the Sam lane. Everyone, of course, is laughing, having fun, making fun of me. Sam, you go in the Sam lane, the lane that sucks for people who swim. Oh, and by the way, you're the only one in that lane. And then the same coach tries to say like, oh yeah, I really believe in you and your swimming is going to get better. And I'm like, really? Because you're not showing it with your actions. Or a lot of the reason I've actually had to come out, and I've talked about this before, out to Oro Valley, because every summer when I go home to Boulder, I show up on the pool deck and it's, oh wow, haha, you still suck at swimming, huh, Sam? You still suck at swimming. And so I think there's so much more to overcome than just the basic skill set, the technique pattern of swimming, and that's ultimately what I'm facing. And so I've basically had to take initiative. I think when you're put in a situation like this, you have to control the brain, you have to control the narrative, and you have to find a way to have confidence and belief in yourself. And let me be very, very clear. I have extremely high confidence that I am going to get to where I want to be in swimming. And I think anytime you suck at something, anytime something does not come naturally to you, you have to see that it's not an overnight process. You have to commit. You have to believe that hard work wins, but hard work doesn't win overnight. Hard work doesn't win over the course of a month. Hard work wins over the course of years, and being so determined and being so consistent. And so that's what this is about. You know, here we are now. We're at the pool. This is my typical Friday. So we got Trevor coming.
No. Come on now.
Come on, no Trevor. I told the YouTubers Trevor was coming.
The opportunity to swim with people who swim quicker than you? Oh, I'm good on that.
Yeah.
We don't need that.
Back.
That lane, you come in my lane.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's dragged through the mud. Yeah, of course it's recording.
But not by me. You're not getting
That's
dragged
okay.
by me.
Me and Lionel, we're used to getting dragged through the mud by everyone that we suck at swimming, right? So it's nothing new and different.
You don't miss the run sessions, though. I'll tell you that.
You don't miss the run sessions.
The first one there.
Yeah. Okay, so I've been doing this basically every Friday the whole year. There's really nothing sexy about it, but what I do, I wake up, I come, and I do a first swim. The first swim is pretty hard. On tap today, we've got kind of some fun people joining. We got a guest appearance from Lionel Sanders. We got a guest appearance from Trevor Foley, and it's not a guest appearance from my training mate Reed Ziegler. He's here every day. We are, brothers bonded by our swim grind. We're out here all the time, and then I go out for an easy run, and then I swim again with technique later in the day. And so the swim up tap today, we kind of are accomplishing, 4 different things. We're going to accomplish 4 50s hard on a minute 10. Then we're going to do a 500 time trial. Then we're going to do 10 times 150 kind of threshold, holding the same pace on 2 minutes. And then the other thing we're going to end with is actually a kick set. So I've started adding kick sets in recently because I actually did suck at swimming. At kicking, I don't actually believe I suck at swimming. I'm just saying that for people because people seem to think I suck at swimming. I actually believe I'm now a pretty good swimmer, and I'm only going to continue to improve. But I did suck at kicking. About 6 weeks ago, I could do 2 50s. Leaving on 1 minute, I came through in 52 and 57. And now today we'll do 4 times 150 kick. Those will be on 3 minutes with a 50 swim on 1 minute in between. So that's the first swim. Now, obviously, yes, I do indeed. I am sort of coaching myself. I write all the plans for the week. But I want to be very clear. I have found an absolutely amazing swim coach who believes in me 100%, who I think is the absolute man. His name is Jeff Utch. He runs Streamline Performance. If you look him up, you're going to be blown away. He's like the guy who trains, not the guys who want to become Navy SEALs. They're already full-on Navy SEALs. He was the fastest swimmer in high school, back when he was in high school. He's set lots of masters national records. He is just a true genius with the stroke. And so he's not here today, but I swim with him about once a week. I'm big on video footage. So I feel coaching myself, I've been able to own the process. I've been able to take control of the narrative and be in charge of myself and be in charge of my destiny, while of course also getting expertise where and when I need it. And so it's just making a huge change for me. Mondays we swim hard. Well, Mondays is like a longer swim, usually anywhere, never shorter than 500s and up to 1,000 intervals. Tuesday is sprint day. Wednesday is pull day. Thursday is recovery technique day. Friday is double day. Saturday is off, and Sunday is another technique day. So that's the program. We'll see you in there at the pool. All right, cheers. Yo, yo, yo. Well, here we are. Beautiful day for a run. No need to talk about my running. We all know I can run, so not going to dwell on that. I go direct from the swim. I drive straight to the parking lot. It's about a 4-minute drive, and then I run 8 miles on tap. And that 500 was a 5:45, so 109. Yeah, 109 pace. I think that is 109 pace. So not bad, just for a regular week of training. And got another one on tap. So we'll see you later. Gosh darn it. Trying to head out for the run, but I lost the key. Where did I put that thing? Oh, yeah. In my pocket. I mean, oh, there it is. Freaking on the dashboard.